Mandukasana, or frog pose, is a simple yet intensive pose that frees your spirit while also alleviating back pain. To begin Mandukasana, we're going to start kneeling, and you want to be kneeling horizontally to your mat so that you have space left to right. If you've got knee issues at all, Mandukasana probably isn't for you, and so I'm going to show you the modification to start. From kneeling, you'll keep your big toes together to touch, and then you'll spread your legs as wide apart as you can. So really pulling them as far towards the back plane of the body as you start to feel the inner thigh and the inner groin stretch. So if you've got knee stuff, you stay here. Otherwise, for those of you who are ready to move forward, you can come to tabletop, right to hands and knees. And then the same thing like the modification is that you'll spread the knees as far apart as you can. And then again, if your knees are okay, but you're feeling a little tender on the inner side of the knee, you could also put a blanket underneath either knee. With hands still onto the ground, you want to check back, flex your feet so that you're on the big toe side of both feet, ankles lining up with the knees. If you're feeling okay here on the hands, then you can move forward either forearms to a block or forearms down to the ground. And then once you get into this place, you'll notice right away that the pelvis really wants to tilt forward. And that natural inclination is just because tilting back is what actually deepens the stretch. So indeed, you'll want to tilt back with the pelvis. So you're stretching the pelvic floor back towards the space between the heels as far as you can go comfortably while still maintaining breath, but also so that you're getting that deep stretch. And if you need to pedal the forearms or the hands back to accommodate for the pelvis shift, you can certainly do that too. You want active feet here, so you're toning the legs. Feet stay flexed, helps to protect the knees. Good, and then try to take a huge exhale breath here so that you're letting the pelvis get heavy towards the ground and working with gravity rather than against it. To come out of this, I'm going to give you guys a counter stretch. You can stay on the forearms or on the hands wherever you are and just tilt forward so that you're on the belly. Squeeze the legs all the way together to touch, and then windshield wiper the knees here back and forth. And then as you're ready, knees stay together. You can push up with the hands, and you're returning back to your kneeling position. And a mudra we'd like to invite you to do to enhance just the healing quality of the asana is called Dhyana mudra. And for this mudra, you place palms facing up, left over right. The thumbs will touch, so creating a little circle at the top of the mudra with the thumbs. You can close the eyes, and then you can just feel the energy of the mudra, the residue of the pose on the hips. And however long you wanted to hold this position, you could stay and enjoy. It's very peaceful.